What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Arabesque, and we're returning for the final tune from 1981. Thank you as always to Chafic, and this is another Japan-only release. It's the B-side to In for a Penny, In for a Pound, and it's The Hero of My Life. So given their songwriting, I expect this to be literally true, but perhaps also with complications, or in a more complex way than it might seem like on the surface, which is to say, if someone's the hero of your life, they've done something great for you, they've allowed you to live, and maybe that means literally, maybe that means allowing you to live in a way that you desire or that you would always hope for, someone who saved you, someone who sustains you and enriches your experience, your life, maybe your love. That's what I would expect this to be in the realm of romantic interest and a hero in that regard, I suppose in the Bonnie Tyler sense of the term. But at the same time, again, a lot of their songs are more complicated, or there's an unfulfilled aspect of the emotional situation. So let's see what I can catch on a first listen. This is Arabesque. The tune is The Hero of My Life. And as I said, it's a B-side, Japan-only release, and it's the B-side for the In for a Penny, In for a Pound song.
Maybe I miss you, but still I dismiss you tonight. I know I'll be lonely, I'll manage if
chorus melody again. God, the part that normally comes after that in the chorus. Oh, it's gonna bother me. There's a melody it reminds me of, but I couldn't recall it because the second part of the melody in this chorus is different from whatever song the first part of it is reminding me of. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. Because it's like right on the edge of my brain. I feel like I'm almost there to remembering it. No, I can't do it in the moment. But the point is, yes, there's a familiarity to this in terms of that first half of the part after those vocals. Like again, the chorus is like two-parted. The first part is a vocal chorus, and then the second part of it is a melodic section of the chorus. And that's the part that, like, the first half of the second part, if that makes sense, it's reminding me of some song, like in a famous song. I feel like I just can't place it. But okay, number one, it's fun, it's rocking, definitely more of like a rock type of feel to this one. And once again, it is more complicated than it sounds like. It sounds like he really was important to her and the hero of her life, but she's using the present perfect tense, like, you've been the hero, you have been the hero of my life, and she's bringing it into the present, but then she says, but now I have to say goodbye. And the lines about, like, you know, there was only one girl you would ever love, and I thought that was me. So then it's like, oops, maybe he eventually turned his affection to someone else, and now she realizes that he's not going to be her hero anymore, and she's not going to stick around and, you know, try to fight for it or make it, you know, like a painful experience. So she's going to take what there was, give him credit for what he has been to her, but she's out the door. She's, you know, going to pick up the pieces and move on. So, yeah, as I said, it's not surprising to me that it's a genuine sentiment, and yet there was more to it than that, because that feels like their calling card. It really feels like a lot of their songs hit that type of vibe. And so, yeah, she's saying that, you know, I wanted to just be your woman. Like, you know, I decided that was what my situation in life was going to be, and it was great, and you were everything for me. You were the hero in my life. You made those times good, but now the dynamic is changed. I'm acknowledging that. I'm not in denial, and I'm not actually freaking out on you or whatever, but I'm gone. Like, I have to leave. You know, I see the writing on the wall, and I have to go find something new, or, you know, find a new path. So, yeah, it's like a sweet song, even if there is a sadness to it, and ultimately I enjoy the vocals. They're fun, as usual. The guitar rocking, those drum flourishes, like, at the transition of the measures, it's like, you know, there's some ride cymbal and some tom or, like, snare flourishing. So, yeah, the drums in certain moments really did stand out to me. So, once again, I'm enjoying this journey. Again, I talk about this in my Q&A video if you happen to be a full member over on Patreon, which I know Chafic is. So yeah, this is the kind of journey where, you know, I didn't know anything about them, didn't necessarily expect anything one way or the other, just kind of went into it on its own terms and with my eyes and ears open, and I've come to really enjoy this journey. So yeah, I talk about how there's different experiences I have with different deep dives, and so, you know, the idea that I have to pick only a few favorites, that's just not the way my brain works. So even though, you know, this isn't like going through Depeche Mode's catalog or something where it has this long personal connection and where some of the songs are like, oh my god, but I have a lot of fun with the Arabesque journey. So once again, shout out to Chafic. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.